He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt.
So what do I do, YouTube? It's your boy King David in this thing, and I'm back at y'all again with another video. Okay, so before we get going on the video, man, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, hit the like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe one time for your boy, so we can continue to grow like we need to grow on this channel. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Okay, so with all that out the window, man, y'all see what the title of the video is, man. I'm sick of Tank Davis, man. I'm sick of this dude. You know what I mean? I'm sick of him. And let me explain to y'all why, man. Why I'm sick of Tank, bro. For the longest time, bro, I've given Tank the biggest pass. And the shit stops here. Goddamn. The shit stops right here. Right? But before we go in on Tank, man. Before we go in on Tank, let me give y'all my philosophy on how this fight game should go. Let me give y'all my philosophy. Let me give y'all my thinking when it comes to how these fighters should conduct themselves, right? And the model is very simple, you know, and I think all fight fans would agree with me when I say the best should fight the best. You know what I mean? The best should fight the best. That's the motto, right? But the problem with that philosophy is it rarely happens in boxing. And you know, we can speculate till we blue in the face on why the best never fights the best in boxing. But nevertheless, the best fighters don't fight the best fighters. Period. You know what I mean? So what that does is that it pretty much leaves us fight fans to determine who we think the best fighters are, right? It's pretty much in our hands to determine who we think the best fighters are based on non-factual information. Because if they just fought each other, we would know. But the fact that they don't fight each other, now we got to leave it up to our imagination to determine who the best fighters are, right? And that's where the confrontation comes into play, right? That's where you get all these ridiculous fanboy channels from, right? Because these dudes, at the end of the day, they're fans of certain fighters, but not necessarily fans of the sport. Because if they were fans of the sport, then they would want the best fighters to fight the best fighters, right? So that said, despite whatever reason you want to come up with for why the biggest fights or the best fights aren't happening, whether you want to say politics, ducking, business, no matter whatever kind of bullshit reason you want to come up with, there's a handful of fighters that supersede those bylaws. There's a handful of fighters out there that can fight whoever they want, whenever they want, right? And I'll even allow you, for the sake of this video, to speculate on why they can fight whoever they want to fight. Whether you want to say it's because they're a big star, a pay-per-view star, whether you want to say it's because they generate a whole lot of money, or it don't matter what your reason is as to why you believe that these guys in particular can fight whoever they want to fight. The facts remain, they can fight whoever the fuck they want to fight. Canelo Alvarez can fight whoever the fuck he want to fight. Anthony Joshua can fight whoever the fuck he want to fight. Now Noe can fight whoever the fuck he want to fight. And Gervonta Tank Davis can fight whoever the fuck he wants to fight. So we say all that to come full circle right back to Tank Davis, right? And Tank Davis, for the last 5 years, despite being able to fight whoever he wanted to fight, chose to fight good competition. Not the best competition, but good competition, right? This is a clear violation of my motto, y'all, and y'all motto. If you believe the best should fight the best, this is a clear violation of your motto. Despite Tank having the power to fight who he want to fight, He's clearly violating the motto by not fighting the best competition. But what makes things with these fighters who have the ability to fight whoever they want to fight, whenever they want to fight, what makes things that much worse with these dudes is that they have this high sense of accomplishment, right? Like they done some shit. They got this sense of this false, fake ass, ridiculous sense of accomplishment, like they done did some shit, right? And they walk and they talk like it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we looking at Tank Davis and he's walking and talking like he really done some shit in the sport of boxing. The way Tank talking right now out here on these boxing streets, you would have thought that he done conquered 9 weight classes and beat everybody up from 120 pounds all the way up to 175 pounds. I'm just trying to figure out where all this confidence is coming from with Tank Davis when we've saw this nigga for the last 5 years willfully avoid any and everybody with a pulse. Any and everybody we want to see him fight, from Tevin Farmer to Vasyl Lomachenko to Devin Haney to Shakur Stevenson to Gary Russell Jr. Anybody who we wanted to see Tank fight, he's willfully stayed the fuck out of the way of those fighters. So I'm just trying to figure out what guys like Tank Davis, guys like Canelo Alvarez, who are regarded pound for pound top 5 and for a while pound for pound number 1, willfully avoid any and everybody who could give them problems from a Jermall Charlo to a Jermell Charlo to a Demetrius Andrade to a David Benavidez. You know what I mean? And the list goes on and on. But my problem with these guys in general, not only is it the ducking, dodging, and maneuvering and pivoting the fuck out of the way of certain fights, but it's this ridiculous sense of accomplishment that these niggas get. Tank Davis talking crazy like he can knock out Devin, like he can knock out Shakur, like it's easy work. Well, if it's such easy work, explain to me why the fuck ain't none of them goddamn fights happened over the last 5 years, goddamn. Some people want to blame Mayweather, but Tank resigned to Mayweather and then came out of his mouth and said he never asked for any of them fights. Right? So my question is, if Tank never asked for any of them fights, was he willingly or willfully asking for Mario Barrios, for Pitbull Cruz, for Yuriorkis Gamboa, old Gamboa, I may add, for Leo Santa Cruz? Was he asking for these fights? You know what I mean? Because why else would those fights be prioritized over the fights that all the fans want to see? Riddle me that. We watched Tank Davis fight these guys that nobody gives a fuck about for the last 5 years. But this dude want to walk around like he done beat up Godzilla over the last 5 years when we ain't seen him in a single fight we want to see him in. The fact of the matter is this, y'all. I stayed off of Tank Davis' helmet because although he wasn't fighting nobody, he wasn't talking shit. But now that he done opened up his damn mouth and now he's talking shit like he's the big dog, like he's big shit. Now that he's talking shit, well, I'm about to be on Tank Davis' helmet now. That's right, this nigga done flew under the radar for the last 5 years with your boy King David. But no more. Oh, no more. Now that Tank Davis is talking shit, oh no. He is fully in your boy King Davis' crosshairs. And you know what? Tank Davis is going to have to do something now. Now that he's talking all this shit, talking all crazy, he'll knock this guy out and he knocked this guy out. Tank Davis is going to have to do something. All this shit talking is going to have to be backed up expeditiously. You know what I mean? And Ryan and Hector ain't going to cut it. That's what you've been doing for the last 5 years. Fighting Ryans and Hectors and Cruzes and Garcias. And that's all you've been doing, Tank. That ain't gonna prove that you a bad motherfucker like you say you is out here on these Twitter streets, my nigga. Nah, my boy, you gonna have to get in the ring against somebody we want to see you in the ring with, right? And you not slick, my boy. I see what you're doing. You talking all this shit knowing you got 2 fights lined up and you're gonna be busy for the whole year of 2023. You're talking all this shit knowing you got 2 fights lined up. Even though you said earlier this year that if Devin beat Kambosos, you wanted to fight him next, right? And still, here you are in this fight with 2 guys that we don't give a fuck about. In Hector Garcia, and then after that, Ryan Garcia. And now you want to hit these Twitter streets like you're looking for smoke. But I see through the bullshit, my boy. You ain't going to be able to do nothing till 2024. But guess what? I'm on your helmet now, Tank. You going to have to do something expeditiously, my boy. And until you do, I'm going to need you to sit your ass down and stop talking shit until you ready to step in the ring against somebody we care about. Right now, all you doing is barking behind the fence. So until you get in the ring against somebody we care about, my boy, you on my shit list. And I'm sick of your motherfucking ass, boy. But in any case, man, let me know what y'all think. Hit it up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit that goddamn like button on your way out. But until next time, man, I'ma holler at y'all. Peace.
Intellectual, interdimensional, raised in the trenches with an appetite for vegetables, broccoli and edibles. The greens, book or 2 a year kept me mentally lean. Ghetto intellectual, interdimensional, raised in the trenches with an appetite for vegetables, broccoli and edibles. The greens, book or 2 a year kept me mentally lean.
We in this thing, man.
But let me elaborate. I never knew niggas like college, so I hesitated, try to play the street, but
like we in this thing, man. What it do?
My Uncle Sam scars just like my battle buds, memories.
We got some people in the beard, man. What up? What up?
War torn tears helped me build my intuition. The streets that raised me kept me calm in that position. So college feels way more different.
Tony Montana, what up? What up? Be right promotion. What it do, found? I got you in the beard. What going on with you, like John Vaughn in this motherfucker, man. What up with you, John Vaughn? Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for sliding on through, man. We in this motherfucker, man. We gonna talk boxing today, man. Y'all know what time it is.
So I wear these Jordans on my toes.
Yes, sir.
Even though these niggas better know that the boy got it ever since I came through the door with the flow, just to let a nigga know. Ghetto intellectual, interdimensional, raised in the trenches with an appetite for vegetables.
I know what time it is, man.
Kept me mentally lean in my ghetto, in my ghetto, in my ghetto.
I was some boxing. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Mentally lean. Yo, I'ma make this the longest outro ever.
In this motherfucker, man.
Shout out to every motherfucking body who ever listened to this nigga right now. Nigga, if you have ever heard the name Glance Rap, nigga, if you ever heard anything about this nigga Glance, my nigga, before today, nigga, thank you, bruh. Like, thank you for listening to this shit that made me this far to make a song like this.
I said, hey, yo.
This is like fucking B-roll for B-roll. say, nigga,
I
this
said, hey,
song
yo.
is, nigga, we about to take this song and put that bitch under a motherfucking coal on the 4th of July and roast some motherfucking chicken on this shit, nigga. It's that fire.
Who mans is this? Get him the fuck out of here.
I feel classy after listening to this shit. I feel like I got on Balenciaga socks, nigga. I swear to God, this feeling, oh my God, if I do not document how I feel right now about being a ghetto individual who's an
was that?
Man, I was when I said that.
String or what was that?
When did I say it?
You know, that was.
Welcome to the Chinatown.
Feels good right now. Fuck you if you hate me.
Yeah.
And welcome to the experience if you like it. Yes, a nigga is ghetto. Yes, a nigga is classy. Yes, a nigga is intellectual. But most importantly, the nigga is black excellence at its finest. If you do not pay attention right now, nigga, you need to go do your taxes.
Yeah.
This is shit talking at a century right now. Fuck you. Fuck all of your haters that don't know that this nigga is dope.
Dope. What up with y'all, man? What it do, man? Salute to all the real boxing fans out there, man. I say salute to all the real boxing fans out there, man. Earl the Duck in the chat if you can hear me good, man. I got a new headset, bro. I need to know if I'm working good, bro. Earl the Duck in the chat if you can hear me good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before we move on, bro, y'all know how I get down, man. Earl the Duck in the chat, man. Salute to all my guys out here and already in the comment section. Tony Montana. D-Ray Promotions in the motherfucking building. What to do with you, D-Ray? Don Vaughn in the building. What up with you, Don Vaughn? Appreciate y'all for sliding through, man. Yeah, bro, we in this bitch, man. It done been a little while since I done hopped on her, man. Y'all can get on my ass. My guy Toby Montana say, where you been at, KD? Bro, look, man. I ain't got no good explanations for you, man. I just been working, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been working. I've been having my head down working, man. That's all I can really say, man. With my head down working, man. But it is what it is. D Leggett say Earl the Duck. What up with the D Leggett? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Don Vaughn say Earl officially took the exit route. Duck. Facts on facts on facts. Okay, what going on? I got Kareem boxing in the building. And you know Kareem gotta come through Cabin. You already know what time it is with my guy Kareem boxing. He say Bud a duck. Oh man, come on, Kareem, man. You ain't learned better than that yet, bro. You ain't learned nothing from your boy KD yet, Kareem. Come on. You know better than this, bro. I done been away a little while, man. I was hoping, you know what I'm saying, you would have done learned something by now, man. I was hoping you would have done learned something by now, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, everybody, man, welcome. Welcome, goddamn it.
Welcome to the Chinatown.
And you know we gotta jump y'all punk asses in. Here we go.
What's up?
You've been hanging with the homies in the hood for a while now. It's about time we jump your punk ass in. That's right. Let me tell you something. In this world, if you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. Yeah. And if you fall, you better pick your punk ass up. That's right.
Better pick your punk ass up.
And the rest of y'all, don't cut him no slack. Y'all fools get busy. Let's go. Working, dog, working.
Ah, man. Y'all official. We ready to cook, man. I think y'all ready. What it do? I think y'all ready, man. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit the goddamn like button on your way in, your way out, whatever it is you're doing. Be sure to hit that like button. You know what I mean? Y'all know how we get down over here, or you don't, then you gonna learn. You gonna learn today, goddammit. I say you gonna learn today. Let me look at the comment section, man. Let me see what we talking about, man. Let me read some of these comments real quick before we get started, man. I read this already, but I read it again. My guy Toby Montana said, the fuck you being, Katie? Yeah, bro. I just been working, bro. I just been working, man. You know, head down working, man. Just, you know, I have been having, I don't know how many y'all know I'm a real estate agent too, man. So, you know, I've been having a lot of clients, you know what I'm saying? I've been running around. I ain't really had time, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. But I'm back now. I'm back. We're in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Montana say Tank by murder, but Brian will at least drop Tank for sure. If Ryan dropped Tank Davis, bro. Oh man, that'd be the funniest shit ever, man. That'd be funny as hell, bro. I don't think Tank would want that to happen, bro. For lots of reasons. You know, we're gonna talk about some of the reasons here today, but I don't think Tank want anything like that to happen, bro. That would be one of the worst things for his career, man. It'll be good and bad for his career. We'll put it like that. It'll be good and bad for his career. We'll put it like that. But let's keep it going. My guy D-Ray Promotions say Omaha in the chat. Salute to my guys in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? Some real ones out there in Omaha. One being the pound for pound King Terrence Bud motherfucking Crawford. Y'all know what time it is, man. Salute to you, D-Ray Promotions. You know it's a celebration with my guy D-Ray Promotions in this motherfucker, man. Here we go, right here.
What's up?
The celebration! Bitches! Correct. It's a celebration, bitches! Show time of your titties! Rick James.
You know I'm a little rusty with the clips, man. I'm a little rusty with the clips. It's been a little while. Bear with you, boy. Bear with me. I'm a little rusty with the clips, so we gonna get it together, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We gonna get it together. Let me see what else y'all talking about here too. Let me see what else y'all talking about. My guy D Luggett say salute. Salute to you, D Luggett, man. Where you watching the fight at, D Luggett? Where you watching the fight at tonight, man? I need to know where you watching the fight at, man. Cause I might do that. We'll see. But hit your boy up, D Luckett, man. Salute to my guy D Luckett in the motherfucking building, man. You know what I'm saying? My guy Don Vaughn say salute Tank back with Mayweather Promotions. The ducking and dodging will continue. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? First it was Mayweather holding me back, and I ain't asked for them fights, and I'm my own boss now, and I'm this and I'm that. Now first you leave at Mayweather Promotions, then you back with him, then you leave him again, then you back with him. I don't believe Tank no more when he say that he left Mayweather Promotions. I don't believe that shit no more. Because according to Tank, he left Mayweather Promotions a long time ago, of 2 fights ago, right? Somehow Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby is promoting yet another fight for Tank Davis, right? But he left Mayweather Promotions according to Tank Davis. But you know it is what it is. My guy Don Vaughn say Earl tweets, strip me. Can we call him a duck for good? He avoids Bud, the honey badger Crawford. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Earl on Twitter talking about strip me. You know what I'm saying? Cause even his own fans want to see him get back in the ring, which that's what your fans should want to see you. Your fans should want to see you in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence lashing out at his own fans for wanting to see him in the ring. What kind of sense does that make? Strip me. Come on, bro. Instead of saying some shit that real niggas would say, like, I'm gonna be back in the ring soon, or y'all stay tuned, or keep it locked, or you know what I'm saying? Strip me. Strip me. Yeah, strip you. You should have been stripped a long goddamn time ago, nigga. You ain't had not one IBF mandatory in the last 4 years. You should have been stripped. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the car accident and all that other stuff, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, definitely should strip. Always jamming. Yeah, you know what time it is, man. We always jamming over here, man. Yeah, yeah. All day, every day, man. All right, Earl Spence Jr. Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, yeah. Earl Spence Jr., man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Toby Montana, hold on. My guy Hove 575 say I'm hoping we get that announcement tonight. But Steven Espinoza already came out and said that wasn't happening. He already killed that hope and that dream. He killed that shit. He said that the fight wasn't happening, we wasn't getting an announcement, should I say? You know what I mean? So if we ain't getting an announcement, then it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe he said it to kind of throw like a little red herring out there. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep niggas off the scent. Maybe that's what he did. But I think honestly, he covering his bases. Like, look, I don't want people getting mad that there's no announcement. So let me just go ahead and let y'all niggas know that the fight that we ain't getting no announcement tonight. But yeah, man, Steven Espinoza already came out and said that it wasn't gonna be no announcement happening tonight. So it is what it is. Keith Pierre say, I guess you against Tank too. It's not that I'm against Tank, but I'm just not with Tank. I don't like the way the nigga move. I don't like the way he talk while he moving the way he talk. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank talking all this shit. Like for the first 5 years of Tank career, he wasn't saying shit, right? He was avoiding all the top people in the division in and or around his division, but he wasn't saying nothing. So I ain't really had much to say about Tank. But ever since maybe about last year or so, we seen Tank become more and more like vocal. He's starting to believe the hype a little bit more and more. He's starting to smell himself a little bit more. You know what I mean? And he's starting to talk a little bit more shit. And my thing is, if you're gonna be talking shit like the way Tank is talking shit right now, then you should be backing that shit talking up by getting in the ring with the guys that we want to see you in the ring with. And that's my thing with Tank, right? I'm a fan of Tank. I like Tank fights. I think Tank is entertaining. I think he's skilled. But you can't continue to talk shit the way you talking shit when you're not seeing niggas like Devin Haney, when you're not seeing niggas like Shakur Stevenson, right? And if you want to say, oh, them niggas just came up recently, they just came up recently, even though they've been around a while. But even if you want to say that, the Gary Russell Jr.'s, the Tevin Farmers, the Vasil Lomachenkos, they've been around the weight division. They've been around in and or around Tank's weight division for a while now. And the guy has showed no initiative, no incentive to fight these guys. But yet he want to run around and carry on like he's the best guy in boxing, like he's the best lightweight, like he would knock all these other dudes out so easily. But my thing is, if it's so easy for you to knock these guys out, why you ain't getting none of these dudes in the ring when you had all these opportunities to do it? Right? Tank is one of the few guys in boxing who can fight any and everybody he want to fight. I've never heard nobody tell Tank he got to get a belt first, or 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20, or he on the wrong side of the street, or they got to take the easy route first. When it comes to making a fight with Tank Davis, the responses are always the same. Let's make the fight. Right? Let's make the fight. So that's my only thing with the whole situation, man. But I ain't against Tank, but I ain't for Tank either. I don't like the way the nigga move. I don't like the way he move. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Toby Matana laughing. D Leggett say I'm going to the Skybox. Is that like a lounge or something? Where is the Skybox? Where is that at? Um, where's that at, D Leggett? Is that like a lounge or something around? Let me know, bro. I don't know what a skybox at. Keep Pierre say, you mean Duck Crawford? He still will take the fight. What a disgrace to boxing. Come on, bro. Keep Pierre, you don't believe that, man. You don't believe that, bro. Come on, man. How many times we gotta go through this, Keith Pierre? You know better than this. You know better than this, Keith Pierre. At first, it was you knew not what you do, right? It was that. But now I know you know better than this, Keith Pierre. You know better. Come on, man. You know better than this. Keith Pierre say he buying a fight. All right, well, hey, you got $100 to just burn. I go on and burn it. You know what I'm saying? While you at it, let me get 100. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got money to throw away and shit. Let me get 100 while you at it. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Keith Pierre said, you guys know a lot about Duck and Crawford lovers. Come on, bro. Here you go again. Here you go again. You know I'm gonna open up the panel later, Keith Pierre. So if you want to get cooked again, if you want to get cooked again, you're more than willing to come up here and get cooked again, bro. But you know better than this, man. You know better than this. Bud ain't got no reason to duck Earl, the big jellyfish Spence. Come on, man. The same dude who needs 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20 in order to get in the ring with a Terrence Bud Crawford, right? Right? We all just saw Tyson Fury say that he needs 70-30 in order to get in the ring with Usyk. Everybody called Fury a duck. But for some reason, we got niggas over here still capping for Earl Spence when he said the exact same thing that Fury said with the 70-30 bullshit, right? Come on, man. Y'all know better than this shit, bro. Y'all know better. If you know better, you gotta do better, Keith Pierre. I say if you know better, you gotta do better, Keith Pierre. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on, let me get these wires straight real quick, man. We're gonna be wilding tonight. I say we're gonna be wilding tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on. Keep here over here. Say, same thing, but said he didn't have. He still haven't taken a fight. What are squares to boxing? Come on, bro. I don't even know. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Keep here. Keep here. Say you ahead of everything on Al Heyman's side. Come on, bro. Now I'm a hater. Come on. What am I hating on? What I got to hate on? Keep here. Come on, man. I ain't got nothing to hate on when it come to Earl Spence. Earl Spence ain't even fought in the last year, right? It been about a year or so since Earl Spence even fought. Why I got the hate on a fighter that ain't even fighting? Do that make any sense to you? Did that make any sense to anybody? Why I gotta hate on a fighter that ain't even fight? Right? Come on, man. Keep here say anything you do with an A side, anything to do with A side. Wait, anything to do with A side, you a hater. Come on, bro. First of all, let's clarify that all the way across the board. Because you dudes have this false sense of what A side, B side actually is. You dudes don't understand the concept of A side, B side properly. You think that because a guy has been on pay-per-view and has done slightly better numbers than another guy, that means that he's an A side. That's not what that means, bro. That's not what that means, bro. All it means is you do slightly better numbers, bro. That's all it means, man. But there's more aspects of business than doing slightly better pay-per-view numbers. There's more aspects to business than doing slightly better pay-per-view numbers, right? Like for example, Tyson Fury, according to y'all, would be considered the A side, right? But Alexander Usyk has the other three belts in the heavyweight division. But Tyson Fury is asking for a 70-30 split from Alexander Usyk, right? So according to y'all logic, because Fury does better pay-per-view numbers, that means that Usyk should take the 70-30, otherwise he duck it. But the reality of the situation is that Usyk is the one that has all the belts. Fury has more numbers. And if these guys actually want to fight each other, then they would come to terms with a deal that makes sense for both of them. That's what they would do. But the only one that's being realistic with their demands is Usyk. The other one, Fury, he's being completely unrealistic with his demands. A few weeks ago, I did a show asking if Bud Crawford should fight for free, and I had about 20% of people voting that Bud should fight for free. Right? That just goes to show you how ridiculous and unrealistic a lot of you dudes is. You think just because a nigga is a quote unquote A side in your mind, which again, y'all have a false sense of what A side, B side actually is, but you think just because a nigga's a A side, he can tell a B side to do whatever the fuck he want to do, and it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. Just because you do slightly better numbers don't mean you could tell a nigga to walk to Brooklyn to go get a cheesecake for you. I don't know how many of y'all get that reference, but you get what I'm trying to say. Just because you do slightly better numbers than a nigga don't mean that you could tell a dude to hop on one leg for the next 2 hours or whatever kind of ridiculous demand you want to give them simply because you the A side. That ain't how shit work. Right? A side fighters have all the leverage when it comes to making fights. A side, this is what A side is. A side fighter is a fighter who has everything to gain. I'm sorry, everything to lose, but nothing to gain. That's an A side fighter. If I'm fighting you and I got everything to lose and nothing to gain by fighting you, I'm an A side fighter. I'm an A side fighter because I got nothing to gain by fighting you. Right? Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. Canelo had nothing to gain. And actually, that ain't even a good example because there was a belt on the line. But even so, that would still be an A side, B side situation, right? But that would be what you would classify a definitive A side fighter as. An A side fighter is not a guy who does slightly better numbers than you. Okay, you do slightly better numbers, but we're both known as the best fighters in the division. We're both known. We both got belts. We both bring money to the table. I got just as much to offer you as you got to offer me. That's not an A side. We both need to make the fight, right? We both got to come to an agreement. We both got to negotiate in good faith in order to get the fight done. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Y'all know why it's so easy for guys like Tank to make fights with Hector Garcias and pit bulls and stuff like that. Y'all know why it's so easy to make them fights? It's because those fighters have everything to gain and nothing to lose by fighting Tank. So they take the fight under whatever circumstances in order to get it done because they have nothing to lose and everything to gain by fighting. Right? But in the case of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford got just as much, if not more, to lose than Errol Spence. And ain't no A side, right? Ain't no A side. But y'all get it fucked up, man. But let's keep going with the comments, man. Y'all get the point. King KO in the building. Okay, he say, "What up, haters? Team Tank all day." Man, ain't nobody hating on no Tank Davis, bro. Ain't nobody hating on Tank, but let's be real. This is a cherry pick, bro. Let's keep it real. This is a cherry pick, man. Ain't nobody hating on Tank, but it's a cherry pick, man. Let's keep it real. Let me see if you're gonna keep it real and say that this is a cherry pick, King KO. That's what I want to know. But let's keep it going on. Keep here say he fighting for the undisputed. You want them to fight. He said he fighting for undisputed. You want them to fight anybody except but. What you trying? Hold on. Oh hell, let me try my god. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me plug me in. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Keith Pierre say he fighting for undisputed. You want them to fight anybody except. Keith Pierre, I just want Tank to fight the best competition in and or around his weight division. That's what I want for Tank. I don't want to see no more Garcias. I don't want to see no more Hector Garcias. I don't want to see no more Ryan Garcias. I don't want to see no more Pit Bulls. I don't want to see no more Rollies. I don't want to see no more of these guys because I already know that Tank gonna beat these guys. I know Tank gonna beat these guys. If Tank want to impress me, he need to fight Devin. If Tank want to impress me, he need to fight Shakur. If Tank want to impress me, he need to fight Gary Russell. Somebody. If Tank want to impress me, he need to fight Tevin Farmer. If Tank want to impress me, he need to get in the ring with a guy that we want to see him in the ring with. Not these dudes that are barely on the radar as far as boxing is concerned. Ryan Garcia is a social media champion, right? But that don't necessarily translate into boxing. And that's why we have issues with dudes like Tank Davis. But let's keep it going though. Korean Boxing News say you were against Tank and PBC, bro. Man, here we go with this shit, bro. Come on, Kareem. I'm not against. Well, I don't fuck with PBC. You already know that. And I'm not really against Tank. Like I said, I just want to see the man in the ring with the best competition. Let me get to the moral of the story, and then I'm gonna go back to the I'm gonna go back to the comments. But let me get to the moral of the story here, right? Or let me get to what I'm here to talk about, right? Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia is for the Instagram championship of the world, right? Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia is for the social media championship of the world, right? The winner of this fight will be the best fighter / content creator, right? That's what this is inevitably, right? So I got some questions lined up, and I got some questions, and hopefully y'all got some answers, and y'all can lead me in the right direction. I'm gonna give y'all my opinions. Y'all give me y'all opinions, but we'll keep it going though. So the first question I had in regards to this, right? This whole social media championship of the world fight between Tank and Ryan is, are y'all buying this fight, right? I did a poll. Let me go to the poll. I did a poll earlier on here, man. I did a poll, and I asked the peoples out there in the boxing highways and the byways, are you buying Tank versus Ryan? Are you buying Tank versus Ryan? I got 37% of everybody that said yes. And I got 63% of everybody that said no. 63% of everybody that said no. And I think y'all know that I agree with the 63% if y'all buying this fight. But I want to know, are y'all buying this fight? The people out there that got all these issues, are y'all paying money for this fight? Are y'all actually gonna put money on this fight, man? How many people in here voting for going think Ryan is gonna beat Tank? That's what I want to know too. How many people out here think Ryan gonna beat Tank Davis? That's what I want to know. Kareem Boxing say Gary Russell a duck. He is a duck, but he wasn't ducking Tank. Let me say that shit again. He is a duck, but he wasn't ducking Tank. He wanted all that Tank smoke. Tell me I'm wrong, Kareem. Tell me I'm wrong. He wanted all that Tank smoke. He wanted all that Tank smoke, didn't he? He wanted all that Tank smoke. Keep here, Bud, the biggest duck in boxing. He got his sister talking for him. You meant to say Earl, the biggest duck in boxing? That's what you meant to say. See, no matter how bad Tank's situation is, he'll never be as bad as Earl. No matter how bad Tank's situation is, he'll never be as bad as Earl. Earl is definitely the biggest duck in boxing all the way across the board, right? He definitely the biggest duck in boxing all the way across the board. He'll never be as bad as Earl Spence Jr., But the facts remain, the dude ain't fighting the guys that we want to see him in the ring with. Those are the facts. Bud, Avoid, and EJ. Come on, bro. You stop this cap, bro. Stop this cap. If you're really feeling like that, once I drop the link, man, make sure you pull up Keep Here. I know you will, though, but you're going to get cooked. Come on, get cooked again if that's what it is, though. D-Lucky say it's a lounge on Mount Zion and Morrow. Okay. Okay. Mount Zion and Morrow. Morrow sound kind of goddamn far. I don't know. We're gonna have to get with it, D-Lucky. We're gonna have to get with it. Keep Pierre say Tank is a real boxer. But how do you know though, Keep Pierre? That's what I want to know. How you know that Tank is a real boxer? How you know that? What has he shown you to prove that? Who has he fought to prove that? He did that at 130, maybe, or what was that, 126 where he fought Pedraza? I don't know what weight class that was. He did it when he fought Pedraza. He proved that he was a real fighter then. But at 135, he's done nothing to prove that he a real boxer because all the guys that we want to see him in the ring with, he's gone nowhere near him. Right? Avoided him. Wouldn't touch him with a 20-foot pole. You know what I'm saying? Keep say you don't like nobody on the A side. Let me say this shit again, bro. The problem with y'all, I have an issue with y'all A side, B side logic all the way across the board. Y'all don't interpret this shit right, bro. Y'all don't interpret this shit right, bro. Let me say this shit again, bro. A sides have nothing to gain but everything to lose by fighting a B side, right? That's why they're the A side. They hold all the leverage. They hold all the cards. That's why they're able to make ridiculous demands in the negotiation, because they have everything to lose and nothing to gain by fighting guys. When Canelo fought Caleb Plant, he was an A side. When Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz for the first time, he was an A side. When Anthony Joshua fought any of these dudes, he was an A side because he had everything to lose and nothing to gain by fighting these dudes. Right? When Terrence Crawford fought David Avenesian, he was an A side. Everything to gain. I'm sorry, everything to lose, nothing to gain. But you can't do slightly better numbers than a nigga. You fighting a dude who got just as much to lose as you do, if not more. But you want to call yourself an A side? No, you're not an A side. You just pricing yourself the fuck out. How many of y'all understand what it means to price yourself out? That's what these niggas do in order to avoid fights. They price themselves out. Ain't no A side, B side. You just don't want to fight. And that's what we've been saying about Earl Spence for the last 10, 20 years, right? And that's what we're seeing about guys like Tank. Now let me ask y'all this question. If Tank get through this fight with Ryan Garcia, right? Is he the A side over Devin Haney? That's a question for y'all. Is Tank the A side over Devin Haney? The guy who has all the belts at 135 pounds. Is he the A side over Devin? Should he be able to dictate all the terms to Devin Haney like he did to Ryan Garcia? And also Hector Garcia and Rolly Romero? Is Devin in the same league, in the same class, is Rolly Romero when it comes to negotiations and bargaining, right? Is he in the same league as those dudes? This is what I want to know. Who got the balls to answer that as a Tank fan? That's what I want to know. Kareem say he got $100 on Tank, and you gonna win your money because Tank gonna win the fight because Ryan really don't belong in the ring with him to begin with. He really don't. I said this shit about David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, and I'm saying that shit about Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Ryan don't belong in the ring with Tank Davis right now. Ryan need a few more fights just to have the experience needed in order to be competitive, really. He might put in a good showing, but he's not going he don't have what's needed in order to win against Tank Davis. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But let's keep it going though. I don't like nobody A side. My guy AOA in the building. What going on with you, AOA? Salute to you for coming on through, man. He say, what good, King David? Appreciate you, fam. Ain't see you in a good while, fam. A good while, but then again, I ain't been on in a good while, so you know that make a whole lot of goddamn sense. So you know it is what it is. Keep here say he is the best. You don't like him because what'd you say? He expressed Bud. You don't like him because he expressed Bud. What you talking about? Exposed Bud? That what you trying to say? Didn't nobody expose Bud? I mean, Bud doing his thing, still known as the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. I mean, doing the goddamn thing. You know, trying to make this fight with the biggest duck in professional boxing, Earl Spence Jr. Been trying to make the fight with the biggest duck in boxing, Earl Spence Jr. In a fight that if it was me, I would have been done with long motherfucking time ago. But let's keep it going though. D Lucky say right. Keep Pierre say, why hasn't he taken the fight yet? What do you mean? Why hasn't he taken the fight yet, bro? These dudes negotiating. And again, bro, this is the delusion that you dudes speak from, bro. Earl ain't no A side, bro. Earl ain't no A side. He's not. He do slightly better numbers according to the reports. But he ain't no A side. Bud got just as much to lose as Earl, if not more. But we ain't even talking about them dudes right now. So Bud don't gotta just take no fight. He ain't gotta just take whatever. Bud gotta fight for free. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta miss me with this shit, bro. I got Kareem Boxer say, I'm taking all bets I got on Tank. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Tank gonna win this fight, bro. You gonna win some money, bro. You gonna win some money, bro. Go on get these Ryan Garcia fans. Go on get them for their money. They gonna lose their money, bro. They definitely gonna lose their money, bro. Because Ryan Garcia, again, he don't belong in the ring with Tank Davis at this point in his career. He just don't, bro. He just don't. He just don't. But for anybody listening, Kareem say he taking all bets on Tank. So if anybody in here wanna take him up on that, go ahead, take him up on that, bro. But I wouldn't be foolish enough to bet against Tank when it come to Ryan Garcia. Nah, you gonna lose your money if you want to. It won't be me though. I say it won't be me. Get better there right here. Miss Elisa B in the building. What going on with you, Queen? Salute to you, Miss Elisa B. Appreciate you for coming on through, man. Appreciate you for coming on through, Queen. Yes, sir. You know. AOA in the chat. He say, what good, chat? Who you got winning tonight? Come on, man. Tank Davis winning that fight, bro. He winning that fight. But you know what, bro? This will be the first. This will be the first time, not the first time, but this will be one of those times that I'll be happy to be wrong. Because if you fuck around and lose to Ryan Garcia, if you fuck around and lose to Ryan Garcia, bro, it'll be funny, bro. And yes, it is a cherry pick. Yes, it is a cherry pick. Question for y'all in the chat, man. Is this a cherry pick? Is this a cherry pick? Let me put a poll, man. I'm going to end this poll because right now I got the poll going right now. Are you buying Tank versus Ryan? Right now I got 36% of y'all that say yes. I got 64% of y'all that say no. But I'm going to do another poll where the next poll is going to be, is this a cherry pick? Hold on. Let me get it together. Questions out there. Is this a cherry pick? Do y'all think that Tank is cherry picking Ryan Garcia? That's what I want to know. Because it looked like it to me. It looked like it to me. Tank by KO within 7-8 rounds. Yeah, bro. That sound about right to me. 7-8 rounds. Might not even last that long. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended before 6 rounds. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think Ryan got some toughness to him that'll keep him going into the later rounds. So I think it'll probably be a 10th round stoppage. You know, I think Ryan got a toughness, in him, a stubbornness in him that'll keep him going a little bit longer. But ultimately, the result's gonna be the same. He gonna get knocked out, bro. He gonna get knocked out. Why is he gonna get knocked out? He throw all his punches at the same speed. He throw all his punches at the same speed. He's very predictable as far as his punch selection. 1, 2, 3. He throws that left hook almost in the same situations as a counter left hook, check left hook. He throws them almost all the time in the same situations. Too predictable. Tank timing is too good. Tank timing is too good. Tank speed is too good. Tank experience is too much. But hey, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'ma laugh. It's gonna be the best. It's gonna be my favorite time to be wrong, bro. Because Tank ain't got no business fighting this dude, bro. Why Tank ain't got no business fighting the dude? Because this is a meaningless fight, bro. This is a meaningless fight, bro. This fight is for the interim Instagram championship of the world. And it's the interim championship of the world because Jake Paul got the championship of the world, right? Jake Paul got the Instagram championship of the world. So this is for the interim belt, right? Till Jake Paul get back in the ring because Jake Paul just lost. So maybe the winner of this fight goes on to fight Jake Paul. I don't know. But that's the move. That's the road that these niggas moving on. Where the next fight probably gonna be the Paul brothers. You know. But this shit is like a circus to me, man. I ain't taking none of this shit seriously, man. Toby say Ryan will drop him though. I hope so. I hope Ryan do drop him, man. You know what the funniest thing that's gonna come from this fight? Win, lose, or draw, Ryan Garcia is gonna be Ryan Garcia is gonna be a star. Ryan Garcia is gonna be a star after this fight. Win, lose, or draw. You know how I know that? Because the exact same recipe was used for Canelo Alvarez. The exact same recipe was used for Canelo Alvarez when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather completely destroyed Canelo Alvarez, but somehow, some way, this nigga became the biggest star in boxing. And I guarantee you, we can expect the same thing from Ryan Garcia. And this is another reason why I have little to no respect for this fight, because Tank has no business with this man and has no business fighting this man in the first place. So everything that he's able to gain from this situation is going to be because of Tank. Even when he loses, he's still going to be a much bigger star because of this fight. He's still going to be regarded as one of the best fighters in and or around his weight class, even though he's done absolutely nothing to prove it. Even though the man ain't got no belts, never had a belt, never smelled a belt, not a real belt in his entire career. But because he got in the ring and got knocked out by Tank Davis, all of a sudden we all gonna have to somehow, some way acknowledge this man as one of the best lightweights in the division, when that's bullshit. That's bullshit. This man ain't do nothing to prove that he's one of the best lightweights. This man has several opportunities to fight Devin Haney, had opportunities to fight Lomachenko, decided not to fight both of them dudes. Lomachenko was calling Ryan out at a particular point in time. Ryan chose not to fight him, right? Ryan had just as many opportunities, not just as many opportunities as Tank, but he had several opportunities to fight these guys, just like Tank had several opportunities to fight these guys. But instead of doing it, chose to do some other shit, right? And that's where my disdain comes from with this fight. That's why I feel like this fight is nothing but a shit show, a glorified exhibition, a cap session. It's for the Instagram championship of the world. The winner goes on to fight Jake Paul for the super Instagram championship of the world. That's what this is at the end of the goddamn thing. But let's keep it going though. My guy Toby Montana say, OMG, I don't know what you're talking about. Toby Montana say, I got a big feeling. Okay. If Ryan drop him, man, that'll be funny as hell. Like I said before, man, that'll be funny as hell, bro. I laugh my ass off if that actually happens. Keep Pierre say, yeah, I'm sorry I had to change phones. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what talking about that. Keep Pierre say, because Bud won't make the fight. Stop this, Keep Pierre. Come on, man. When you dudes gonna learn, bro? When you dudes gonna learn, bro? Toby Montana say, Keith keep coming here with the slow shit. Yeah, bro. Keith always on that bullshit, bro. No matter how many times he get cooked up here, bro. That's one thing I gotta give Keith some credit for. That boy got heart. No matter how many times he get beat up in the ring, he still keep coming back for more. Salute to you though, Keith. Oh man, this is not a cherry picking, and you know it. Okay, so what is it then? Tell me what it is. Did Tank Did Tank or not select Ryan Garcia to be his opponent when he had the option to fight Devin, Shakur, Loma? Tank could have fought any of these guys because, according to y'all, he's the A side, right? He's the A side. He's a big star. Everybody get paid big money to fight Tank. So for that reason, it should be real easy to make these fights. But Tank hasn't sent anybody a contract. As a matter of fact, Tank is on record saying he's never even asked for these fights. Right? So if he's never even asked for those fights, wouldn't that suggest that he's asking for Ryan Garcia and Hector Garcia and Rolly Romero? Wouldn't that suggest he's asking for these fights? So if you're asking for fights that nobody really wants to see and nobody really cares about, wouldn't that be considered cherry picking? Wouldn't that be considered cherry picking? And the cherry picking is like there's a history of it. It's like you can't say that Tank ain't a cherry picker because the man been doing it the last 5 years. You gonna tell me Ryan ain't a cherry picker? Ain't a cherry pick? But what? Rolly was a cherry pick. Rolly was a cherry pick. Pitbull was a cherry pick, but Ryan ain't a cherry pick. But tell me what separates Ryan and Pitbull from what separates Rolly and Pitbull from Ryan? That's what I want to know. What separates Rolly and Pitbull from Ryan? How is Ryan different from everybody else that Tank has fought at this particular point in time? Somebody make it make sense. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Why Bud haven't stepped up yet? Come on, bro. Tell me how you ain't step up yet when you a 3-time world champion, undisputed in one weight division, 2-time lineal champion, but you ain't step up yet. So damn, where you step up to? There's literally nowhere else for you to step up when you're the undisputed champion at a weight division. There's literally nowhere else for you to step up when you've already conquered and won belts in 3 different weight classes. Where do you step up to? I'm confused on this, Keep here. Come on, man. You just saying whatever. That's what you do. You just saying whatever. But I should know this by now from you, Keep here. Miss Elisa B say, speak, King David. Appreciate you, Miss Elisa B. Appreciate you. King KL say, you know damn well this ain't no cherry pick. How do I know this ain't no cherry pick? How do I know this ain't no cherry pick? Like you talking like Tank ain't got a history of cherry picking. You talking like Tank ain't fight Rolly Romero and Hector Garcia and Pitbull Cruz in his last 3 and 4 fights. You acting like he ain't fought them guys. You acting like Tank ain't had an opportunity to fight Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and all these guys instead of fighting Hector, Pitbull, and Rolly. You acting like he didn't have the opportunity to fight them dudes. So how I know damn well this ain't no cherry pick? Did Tank select Ryan or not to fight him? Did he select Ryan or not to fight him? Yes or no? Because if the answer is yes, then this damn show is a cherry pick. What does Tank have to gain by fighting Ryan Garcia? Somebody answer that question for me. What does Tank have to gain by fighting Ryan Garcia? What does he have to gain? How does he come up by fighting Ryan Garcia? Somebody make it make sense. How does he come up by fighting Ryan Garcia? What does that mean for his career? Does that mean he's the best lightweight? Does that mean that he's the top guy in his division? Does that mean anything if he beat Ryan Garcia? What does that mean if he beats Ryan Garcia? What does it mean? It means the same thing it meant when he beat Rolly. It means the same thing it meant when he beat Hector Garcia and Mario Barrios, right? It means the same thing that those fights meant. But y'all dudes want to boost it up like this is supposed to be something special when this is just more of the same shit we've been getting for the last 5 years. Keep here talking about Bud is a coward. He won't say nothing to EJ. He got a sister talking for him. Come on, man. King KO, man. You never cease to amaze me with the cap that be coming out of your mouth. I don't even think you believe the shit that you saying, Keith Pierre. I really don't. I really don't even think you believe the shit that you be saying. Tank is a beast. I ain't saying he ain't a good fighter. He a good fighter, but the dude ducking, dodging, maneuvering his way all up and down the weight division. That's what he doing. Keep Pierre say, yes, we buying a fight. Tank is a beast. So you just buying a fight for Tank. It ain't about the competition. You buying the fight for Tank. You just like Tank. You support Tank. That's really what it is. And hey, look, ain't no problem with that if that's what it is. But I'm not buying. I'm not buying no fight. I'm not paying almost $100 for a fight that I don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I mean, shit. I'm gonna stream that motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna do. Stream that motherfucker. Talking about trying to say I'm watching UFC right now. Yeah, bro. UFC, the sport where niggas actually fight each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I brought Bud weak ass up. Come on, bro, with all this shit, bro. And even if I brought Bud up, damn sure ain't weak. You damn sure not calling a pound for pound #1 fighter in the sport weak. You damn sure ain't about to do that. D Luggett say Ryan in round 1. Hey, that'll be funny as fuck, bro. I laugh my ass off. Because my next live will be cherry pick gone wrong. That's exactly what it would be. Cherry pick gone wrong. Let me check on the poll, man. Let me see what y'all talk about in the poll because I got a poll going right now, and I asked y'all, is this a cherry pick? As of right now, I got 62% of everybody that say yes, this is a cherry pick. And I got 43% of y'all that say no, this is not a cherry pick. So my question is, for the people that say no, this ain't a cherry pick, how you figure that? How you figure this ain't a cherry pick? How you figure that? Is it the best fighting the best? Is it the best fighting the best? Yes or no? Because if it ain't the best fighting the best, then it's a cherry pick. It's a cherry pick. Is Ryan Garcia the best lightweight? Is Ryan Garcia the best lightweight available to Tank? Is Ryan Garcia the only option that Tank had? Because if the answer to those questions are no, then this is a cherry pick, bro. What the fuck is y'all talking about? This is a cherry pick, man. Man, this is unequivocally a cherry pick, man. What y'all talking about, man? Ho, 575 says no one believes that Ryan will win. Yeah, these dudes really trying to sell the dream right now. These Tank fans really trying to sell the dream. Like, hey, Ryan could win. He might win now. You never know. No, I know he's not gonna win. And if he do win, it's funny. It's pure comedy if he do win because it's a cherry pick gone wrong, in my opinion. Keep here say Bud the only duck in boxing. Come on, bro. Here we go with this goofy shit, bro. Here we go with this shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, appreciate you, Miss Alicia B. Appreciate you. I like that kick that face. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Miss Alicia B. Kareem Boxer say, drop the link. I feel like cooking you today. You mean you feel like getting cooked today? That's what you mean to say, Kareem. Let me help you out, Kareem. Let me help you out. You mean you feel like being cooked today? You know what I'm saying? And I got no problem cooking you, my guy. I got no problem cooking you. No problem. No problem cooking you. Okay, my guy, Zoe for life. Zoe Life, 813 in the motherfucking building. What going on with you, Zoe Life? Appreciate you for coming on through. I'm looking at this Tank fight. I'm looking at Tank and Barrios right now. Do you think Ron could beat Mario? No, I don't think he could beat Mario. I don't. And that makes this worse. I don't think he could beat I don't think he could beat Mario Barrios. That makes this worse. That makes this even worse. It was already bad, but yeah, you're right. I don't even know that Ryan beats Pitbull. Right? So if we're saying that Ryan has some tough fights with Barrios and Pitbull, but Tank, the guy who knocked both of them guys out, is fighting a guy who could arguably lose to the two dudes that Tank already knocked out. What the fuck are we saying about this fight? Somebody make it make sense, bro. If we talking about Barrios and Pitbull potentially beating Ryan, because that's a possibility. Those are tough fights. If we talking about them beating Ryan, what does that say about Ryan getting in the ring with the guy who knocked both of them dudes out already in one-sided fights? Come on, man. AOA say you were leaving out a key point in that A side, B side point. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts on that. What key point am I leaving out? I'm sure I'm leaving out some stuff. There's a lot of stuff I ain't even, bro. I probably ain't got time to touch on, man. You know what I'm saying? Zoe Life 813. He say my dog is casual. He buying that fight. Oh yeah, super casual. Super casual. He buying the fight for the Instagram championship of the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? He want to know who the real Instagram champ is, bro. Who's the biggest social media fighter in boxing? That's what Keith Pierre want to know. He paying for that fight. I don't blame him. Okay, you want to know who the biggest Instagram fighter is? I hear you, bro. So David belong in the ring with Bud? What you mean? Which David? So David belong in the ring with Bud? What you talking about? Which David you talking about, fam? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you mean right now, Keep here. I don't even know what you mean. AOA say I must have missed that Plant defended deserved to be in the ring with Benavidez. I must have missed that. Plant deserved to be in the ring with Benavidez. Did he deserve to be in the ring with Benavidez? I mean, they made their fight. See, my thing is, it's not that Plant didn't deserve to be in the ring with Benavidez. It's not that that wasn't even a good fight. My problem with that fight is that it was on pay-per-view. That was my problem with that fight, AOA. That was my problem with that fight, and that is my problem with this fight. These are fights that don't really deserve to be on pay-per-view. They don't deserve to be on pay-per-view because essentially they're meaningless. Meaning there's no belts on the line. Meaning the winner of the fight isn't the best in that division. Meaning it's like a runner-up fight, right? It's really a fight that could be on the undercard at the end of the day, right? If Ryan and Tank were on the undercard of a fight that was more meaningful, then it would be great. But Ryan and Tank in itself, for no belts on the line, it's essentially an exhibition fight. You paying for two big name guys getting in the ring fighting each other. You paying for Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Essentially, that's what you're paying for. Granted, there's some differences that are obvious, but the end result is the same. We watching it for the fun of the fight, not necessarily because we're looking to find out who the best is, which is a big part of why we watch boxing. It's a big part of why we watch sports in general. We watch the NBA season to see who's a team that's going to have the best record, and then we watch the playoffs to see who's going to be the NBA champion after a long season. But the problem with boxing is that we watch these dudes in a perpetual season continue to play the worst teams in the NBA. They're not playing the best teams in the NBA. It'd be like the Golden State Warriors constantly playing the Pelicans. over and over and over again, right? It'd be like them playing the Pelicans over and over and over again. Like, what point are you proving by playing the Pelicans over and over and over again when you got all these teams around here that we want to see you play in order to know who the best team is? You know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying. Right? That's all I'm trying to say. You know. And honestly, and here go the other part about that, right? Let me add another layer to that. Here's the other thing about that. Plant and Benavidez, that was a season fight, right? That was a regular season fight, but it was advertised like it was an NBA championship level fight, right? It was advertised like that was the fight. But Plant and Benavidez, the winner of that fight ain't the best at 168. Not only that, but we just saw Caleb Plant get knocked out one fight before he fought David Benavidez in that fight. Right? So it's like, come on, man. That'd be like the Lakers losing the first round, right? And the team that advanced to the semifinals, the Lakers somehow get a crack at the team that's in the semifinals, but they already lost in the first round. So how the fuck did the team that lost in the first round getting the crack at the team that's in the semifinals? That shit make no sense, man. It should make no sense, man. Not at all, bro. Not at all. I ain't fucking with it. Keep here say it's an obvious duck. Come on, man. You know better than this. Yeah, let me see what y'all talking about, man. Kareem talking about, man, where the link? I see you over there, Kareem. We're gonna drop the link soon, bro. Let me go back to the poll because I got a few other polls going on right now that I want to put out there, man. So the next poll, the poll I got here is this a cherry pick? Right now it's 50-50, bro. I don't understand how, but it's 50-50. As far as, is this a cherry pick? 50% of everybody think that it's a cherry pick, and 50% of everybody think it's not a cherry pick. But for the people that don't think it's a cherry picking, anybody that's gonna come on the panel, I'm gonna ask you what you voted for, and I'm gonna challenge you on why this ain't a cherry pick. Now I'm finna end this poll. I'm finna do another poll. Hold on. So we ended that on 50-50. The next question I got for y'all is this a 50-50 fight, y'all? How many of y'all gonna keep it real, man? New poll in the chat. Is this a 50-50 fight? Is this a 50-50 fight? How many of y'all gonna keep it real, man? AOA say, I disagree with all the experience. Tank ain't fought shit for real. Hey, he ain't fought shit for real, but even though he ain't fought shit for real, Ryan has fought less than shit. Right? So no matter what you want to say about Tank resume, Ryan resume is still several levels below that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we dealing with here as boxing fans right now. That's what we dealing with as boxing fans right now. No matter what you want to say about Tank and his resume and who he fought and all that, Ryan resume is several levels below that. But we watching these dudes fight, and dudes want to pretend and act like this supposed to be the fight to end all fights when it's really for the Instagram championship of the world. Come on, y'all. Zolife 813 say, in reality, Tank's supposed to be fighting Devin Haney, Shakur, somebody of that caliber. Yeah, bro. And that's why if he lose to Ryan somehow, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be a cherry pick gone wrong. He gonna be a laughing stock. He gonna be a joke, right? If he lose to Ryan Garcia, he a joke. He was never that good to begin with. That's how I'm gonna talk about him, and that's how all real boxing fans should talk about him. If he turn around and lose to Ryan Garcia, he wasn't shit to begin with because he shouldn't be in the ring with Ryan Garcia. That's the type of criticism you get when you don't fight the best competition in and or around your weight division. When you turn around and you lose to a cherry pick, well, that ain't nothing but karma, bro. Because if you fought the best guys in and or around your weight division and you lost to one of them, then it would just be that you lost to the best guy. But Ryan ain't the best guy. So if you lose to Ryan, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And then if you lose to Ryan with the fact that there's a rehydration clause, nigga, there's a rehydration clause. This is a catch weight. You done got all the little provisions your way. You done stacked the deck all the way in your favor. So if you turn around and you don't win on those circumstances, you ain't shit. All y'all Tank Davis fans, y'all niggas are all gonna have to get off the internet because it's gonna be open season on Tank Davis fighting the guy that he ain't supposed to be in the ring with and losing. But y'all don't want to hear me though. Okay, my guy Truly Israel coming through with the $20 super chat. Salute to you, Truly Israel. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for coming on through. He say, salute King David, finally catching the live chat. I'm going to watch the fight, but in the early 2000s, when I got introduced to boxing, fighters would have been going to undisputed boxing needs to change. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And and just to be clear, I'm gonna watch the fight. I'm just gonna stream that motherfucker. I don't know that I'm not paying for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying for it. You know what I mean? I'm not. I refuse. I refuse to pay for it because boxing ain't giving me the fight that I want to see. Boxing ain't giving me the fight that I want to see. But salute to my guy Truly Israel for coming through with that $20 super chat, man. We're gonna take this $20. We're gonna get some boats, some hoes.
Drinking sangria, nachos, lemon heads, my dad's boat. You won't go down cause my dick can float.
Appreciate you for Truly Israel coming through with the super chat, man. Let me get one for my guy Kareem Boxer because he came through a little early with the $5 super chat. I ain't even get him right, so let me get my Kareem right too while we at it. Here we
15,
go, Kareem.
30, 37, 38, 45, 47, 15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47.
Just hurry up. I got customers to serve.
45,
Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what it is, my guy Drico Bay in the motherfucking building. What's going on with the Drico? He say, stop it, Boxer Die. You know this fight is going to determine who the face of boxing. Oh man, they gonna determine who's the face of boxing. I know my guy Drico Bay laughing, but we know we gotta laugh at
Fuck
that
on
shit.
shawty, pussy ass.
When do you think we can make that happen? When do you think we can make that happen?
I know my nigga Drico Bay was laughing, but I know it's niggas out here on the internet floating around talking about the winner of this fight gonna be the face of boxing. You mean the face of Instagram? You mean the face of Twitter? You mean the face of YouTube? That's what you mean. You don't mean the face of boxing because the face of boxing has to actually fight guys that people want to see. They gotta be some substance behind the face of boxing, bro. There's never been a face of boxing who's not a champion. You know what I mean? Larry Lopez said Devin Haney is the king at 135. Yeah, he is. He the king at 135, but these dudes keep disrespecting Devin Haney like he ain't do that. Like he ain't do that. Like that man ain't go all the way to Australia to fight this man George Kambosos twice in hostile territory. Something that Tank Davis has never done in his entire career. Give me a fight where Tank Davis has ever been an underdog. I can't think of one. Give me a fight where Tank Davis has never been in the most favorable position possible. I can't think of one. My guy Bill's Boot Camp in the motherfucking building. What going on with your Bill's Boot Camp? He say, salute, fam. Appreciate you for coming on through, man. Appreciate you for coming on through. You know what I'm saying? Drico Bay say, this will end Floyd era of letting fights marinate 2, 3, 4, 5 years. These new youngsters say, let's fight today, and they fight in next week. Yeah, bro. These new dudes fight. Yeah. Yeah. I believe we probably gonna see Shakur and Devin way before we see Tank versus anybody, bro. Which is sad. Which is sad. That is so, bro. Like, if you think about it, right? I don't know the years behind this, but Tank Davis has been he's been a pro boxer way longer than Devin Haney. So why has Devin achieved something that Tank hasn't by becoming undisputed at a weight class? And I understand not everybody does that, becomes undisputed, right? Usually politics, or usually they're just not good enough in order to do it, right? But Tank has certainly had the opportunity to do it. So why has he not done it? Especially if he's as good as a lot of his fans think he is. If he's this great fighter like a lot of his fans say he is, why has he not done something that Devin Haney did in half the time as a pro? Right? Somebody drop it in the comment section. How long has Devin Haney been a pro versus how long Tank has been a pro? Somebody answer that question for me. Because Devin Haney is a new guy. He's a new guy, right? Shakur, these guys are new. These are new niggas, right? So how are these new niggas somehow accomplishing so much more in the sport of boxing than the guys that have been hanging around this entire time? Earl Spence Jr. has been hanging around this entire time, only accomplished 3 belts in his entire 10+ year career, while Devin has been a pro probably half the time and has become undisputed at 135 pounds. How was it that Earl Spence has only gotten 3 belts in one weight division, while Shakur is in his 3rd weight division, unified in 2 weight divisions, looking to be unified / undisputed in his 3rd weight division? How are these guys doing so much in so little time when you got these other guys like Earl and Tank who have been around this whole time, not able to accomplish half as much as these younger guys that have been in boxing this entire time? But Tank is so great. But Earl is so great. These dudes want all the smoke. Come on, man. Jonathan Johnson in the building. Salute to you, Jonathan Johnson. He said, I'm watching you from UK. Who do you think is going to win? Tank is going to win that fight, man. Salute to you, Jonathan Johnson, for coming through, man. Tank is going to win that fight, bro. He is, bro. He should win. He has no reason to lose to Ryan Garcia. If he loses to Ryan Garcia, it's a joke. It's a joke, and he deserves to be clowned if he loses to Ryan Garcia. It's a joke, and he deserves to be clowned if he loses to Ryan Garcia. Because he should win. He has every advantage on his side. The rehydration clause, the catch weight, right? Tank is the more skilled fighter. He has the power advantage, right? He had all the advantages on his side. So if he loses to Ryan Garcia, it would be considered, in my opinion, a cherry pick going wrong, right? But I asked the question to y'all. I asked the question a little bit earlier. Do y'all believe that this is a 50-50 fight? I got a poll going right now. If y'all believe that this is a 50-50 fight right now, as of right now, I got 65% of everybody that believes that this is a 50-50 fight. So let's talk about that for a second. 67% of everybody believe that this is a 50-50 fight. And 33% of y'all think that this is not a 50-50 fight. So the people that think that this is a 50-50 fight, tell me how Ryan wins this fight. Tell me how Ryan wins this fight. How does he beat Tank Davis? Does he do it with his check left hook? Does he do it with that? Does he outwork Tank? Does he use his jab, keep Tank on the outside? I want to hear. How does Ryan Garcia beat Tank Davis? Because I got the overwhelming majority of people that believe that this is a 50-50 fight. So I just want to know how it's a 50-50 fight. Who can break it down for me? Keep Pierre say, you telling me who belong in the ring with somebody, look who been fighting. What the hell you talking about? Been fighting. Do you believe they belong in the ring with him? I don't even know who's birthed. I don't even get that. You telling me who belong in the ring with somebody who looked birthed? Been fighting. Do you believe they belong in? I don't even know what you're trying to say right there. Keep here. AOA say he acting just like Floyd. That's all. Yeah, bro. But he acting like a 40-year-old Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Tank is like 26, bro. How you 26 acting like a 40-year-old Floyd? Because when Floyd was 26, he wasn't acting like that. When Floyd was 26, he wasn't acting like that. So how you acting like a 40-year-old Floyd Mayweather when you're 26, 28, 7 years old in the prime of your career? At a time when you're supposed to be trying to make the biggest and best fights and get paid the most amount of money. And you ain't going to get paid the most amount of money by fighting guys that don't nobody want to see you fight. And I know it's guys in here that are going to buy the pay-per-view, but it's going to be a good amount of people that ain't buying this pay-per-view because we don't want to see Ryan and Tank in the ring. Not right now. Maybe in 2-3 years. Maybe after we done seen Ryan win a few world titles. Maybe after we done seen Ryan beat some guys that we actually want to see him beat. But we talking about the same guy that ducked the hell out of Devin Haney on 2 different occasions. We talking about this same guy. So he ain't had a confidence to be the guy in Devin Haney, who's the same guy that Tank got all this bravado that he can beat. Ryan didn't even have the confidence to fight that guy. But Tank is supposed to be so good that he washes Devin Haney according to his fans. Y'all got to make this shit make sense. But okay, my guy Truly Israel coming through. Hold on. Yeah, my guy Truly Israel coming through with the $4.99 super chat, man. He say I voted it's a 50-50 fight only if Garcia stays on the outside and avoids getting hit with flush shots and then takes it to 12. But here's the problem with that, right? And I like that. I like that. Truly Israel breaking it down for you, boy. I like that. Here's the issue with that. And everybody entitled to have their opinion. And, hold on, real quick. Let me show my guy Truly Israel some love, man. I'm finna take this $4.99, and it's a celebration in this motherfucker. You know how we get down, man. Y'all know what time it is, bro. Here we go.
The celebration! Bitches! Correct. It's a celebration, bitches! Show television your titties! Rick James.
Show my guy Truly Israel your titties. You know how that get. We know how we get down over here. Well, yeah, bro. So here's my issue with this, right? My thing is, Ryan Garcia, in order to keep somebody like Tank at the end of your jab, you need footwork. You need the footwork to be able to control the distance in order to keep somebody at the end of your jab. You see, Ryan has a fast jab, which a lot of people interpret as a good jab. But there's a difference between a fast jab and a good jab. See, a good jab is one that keeps you at the end of it, right? Coupled with footwork is what a good jab is. Your footwork along with your jab is what makes your jab good because you're moving as you're jabbing and you're maintaining distance, and that's how you're keeping somebody at the end of your jab. You see, Devin Haney has a good jab because as he's jabbing, he's moving his feet and he's keeping guys at the end of his jab. And when they try to close the distance, he's able to move his feet just outside of their range, but just inside of range for his jab to be able to find the target. But for Ryan Garcia, as he's jabbing, he's standing still. Let me say that shit again, bro. As Ryan Garcia is jabbing, he's standing still, bro. It's a fast jab that comes at you, but it's a still slow moving jab as far as his feet is concerned. So what does that mean? It means that as he's jabbing and Tank is closing the distance, it's a lot easier for Tank to close the distance while Ryan isn't moving his feet. Right? And then to add to that, Ryan throws that fast jab at the same speed. So when you throw your jabs at the same speed, it becomes easier for the guy closing the distance to pick up the timing on the jab that's coming out. Right? It becomes easier because I know when the jab's coming, I know at what speed it's coming, and I know you're not going nowhere. So when I close the distance, I'm able to find you a lot quicker and a lot easier. You see, a lot of y'all dudes, a lot of Tank fans, y'all don't understand why Devin is so dangerous to Tank. The reason that Devin is so dangerous to Tank, one is because of that jab of Devin Haney, but two, because Devin Haney has the ability to move out of the way. He has the ability to stick and move, use the jab and move out of range, right? And then his feet are actually fast as he's moving. While Tank's, on the other hand, is actually pretty fucking slow. So Devin can move around and outbox Tank for 12 rounds. He can do it. But for somebody like Ryan, who's not able to move his feet as quickly and who throws a lot of his punches at the same speed and who's not moving as he's punching, but instead plants his feet as he's throwing punches, well, he's going to make for a much easier target for somebody like a Tank Davis. He just is. He just is. But I respect your mind truly, Israel. I respect your mind. But that's one of the major reasons to me this ain't no 50-50 fight. I can see the problems with the matchup. I can see the areas where Ryan lacks that Tank will be able to exploit. Am I saying it's going to be an easy fight for Tank? No, I ain't saying it's going to be an easy fight per se. But Tank's going to win relatively easily compared to other opponents that we want to see him in the ring with, like Devin Haney, like Shakur Stevenson, like Gary Russell, like Tevin Farmer. Y'all don't see the pattern with Tank, how he constantly and consistently avoids certain kinds of fighters. Y'all don't see the trend when it comes to Tank Davis. Y'all don't see the trend. Y'all don't see how this man always manages to stay away from fighters who can move around the ring, who have really good jabs. Y'all don't see how this man never in the ring with nobody like that. Everybody this man in the ring with got slow feet. Everybody this man in the ring with throw punches at the same speed. Everybody this man in the ring with got the boxing IQ of a toddler. Y'all don't see the trend. Y'all not connecting the dots, how all this man's opponents are relatively similar when it comes to their approach to fights. Ryan's approach is slightly different than Barrios's and Rowley's, slightly different. But ultimately, he lacks the same characteristics that those other fighters lacked when it comes to being successful versus somebody like a Tank Davis. And that's why he gonna lose. And look, I'll put some push-ups on it. I'll put some push-ups on it. I'll happily put push-ups on it. This is a win-win fight for me. This is a win-win fight for me because if Ryan wins this fight, it will be pure comedy to me. I'll come on here, I'll do push-ups, whatever, but I'll be laughing and smiling all the way through because I'm gonna clown the shit out of Tank Davis. I'm gonna tell the world Tank ain't shit because he lost to Ryan Garcia, a guy who was a cherry pick gone wrong. You know what I mean? But if Tank beats Ryan, I'm just gonna say, well, you're supposed to do that. And that's what happens when you fight cherry picks. That's what happens when you fight cherry picks. That's what happened. You were supposed to do that. You were supposed to. You want a medal? You were supposed to do that. King KO say, Ryan got fast hands. So does Pitbull. Rolly had pretty fast hands too. If we keeping it a buck. Am I wrong? Gamboa got fast hands too. Didn't he? Yes or no? So fast hands gonna be enough to get Ryan the victory in a fight where he already gonna be weight drained in? Come on, y'all. This is a 50-50 fight, team Tank all day. Come on, fam. This ain't no 50-50 fight. You gonna be happy tonight because Tank gonna win, King KO. You gonna be happy tonight because Tank gonna win. But this ain't no 50-50 fight. Come on, man. You know better than this, man. King KO say, man, you talking shit, but you know this fight about to be lit. It's gonna be fun to watch because Ryan gonna get stretched out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun to watch. But I already know what's gonna happen, so it ain't worth my money. I already know what the result is gonna be, so it ain't worth my money. I already know the fight is meaningless. I already know it don't mean much for Tank to beat Ryan Garcia, so it ain't worth my money. I already know that Ryan Garcia is the same guy who ducked Devin Haney on 2 different occasions, so it ain't worth my money. I already know that Tank Davis had the opportunity to fight to fight Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and Tevin Farmer and Vasil Lomachenko. I know he had the opportunity to fight all these guys on several different occasions, but chose not to. But instead chose to fight Hector, Rowley, Barrios, and now Ryan Garcia. I know that, so it ain't worth my money. Come on, y'all. So here you go. Here go Keith Pierre deflecting. So Alexis Rocha and Bud Crawford is a bigger fight. See, you're deflecting like a motherfucker right now. But you know one of the you talking about Bud Crawford, but you know one of the main differences between this and Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford never asked me to pay $95 or $90 or $80 or whatever the fuck this Tank fight is supposed to cost. $90, $85. Bud never asked me to pay $85 to watch him fight Avanese. But Tank is charging y'all niggas $85 to watch him fight Ryan. So now tell me what the difference is between Ryan and Avanese. Keith Pierre, since you want to run your mouth, tell me what the difference is between Alexis Rocha and motherfucking Ryan Garcia. They on the same camp. Tell me what the difference between Rocha and Ryan Garcia is. I'll wait. I'll wait. Leo Santa Cruz. That's probably his biggest name fight, but the dude came up 2 weight classes to fight Tank. Come on, man. You bet Ryan can be who? Rocha? Come on, man. I'm sure these dudes probably sparred already before. I bet these dudes already sparred before. Rocha probably done clap Ryan a few times in sparring. I wouldn't be surprised. But it ain't really even about that, because the point that I'm trying to make is that Rocha and Ryan are in the same category, in the fact that both have never won a world title. Both have never accomplished anything in boxing. Both of these guys are at the same level. Tell me how Ryan is different than Rocha. Tell me how Rocha is different than Ryan. You talked all this shit about Bud, about which fight is bigger, but I bet you I don't have to pay $85 to watch Bud and Rocha like I'm having to pay $85 to watch Tank and Ryan for the Instagram championship of the world. At least Bud got a belt that would be on the line, the WBO, but Tank and Ryan are fighting for the Instagram championship of the world right now. They fighting for the Twitter World Championship belt. That's what's on the line for this fight. The Twitter World Championship belt, the Instagram belt. And not even the full Instagram belt, the interim Instagram belt, because Jake Paul got the real Instagram belt, right? Some of them dudes got to see Jake Paul. The winner of this fight got to see Jake Paul for the Instagram championship of the world, right? Because that's essentially what's on the line for this fight that y'all gonna be paying $85 for, because I ain't paying no $85. Not only that, but they done went up on the goddamn price for y'all. They went up. So a normal pay-per-view is $80. They went up on this price for y'all, who are so infatuated by the idea of watching two guys who don't belong in the ring at this point in their career. Best videos in the building. He say Bud is a mandatory. Yeah, bro. There's a reason behind that fight. Bud is a Rocha is a mandatory. There's no reason. Somebody tell me the reason Tank fighting Ryan. You can't tell me. It's a cherry pick, right? These dudes don't like. I'm using the word cherry pick. It's a cherry pick, and it ain't a 50-50 fight. It ain't a 50-50 fight. My guy Mango Juice 07 in the motherfucking building. What's going on with you, Mango Juice? Appreciate you for sliding on through, man. Salute to you, big dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I got another question for y'all. About this fight. I'm going to end this poll. So let me end the poll. So right now, I got 67% of everybody that says that this is a 50-50 fight, which is crazy to me, but that's what y'all say. But I'm going to end this poll, and I'm going to do another poll. In the next poll that I'm going to do, hold on, let me type it on up. All right, the next question I got for y'all. Will the winner of this fight, will the winner of this Instagram belt fight the Devin Loma winner? That's what I want to know. Will the winner of this the winner of this Ryan Tank fight, the Instagram belt holder, Will the Instagram belt holder of this fight the Devin Loma winner? I want to know what y'all think about that. I got a poll. I want to know. ASAP Low Dog in the building. What going on with your ASAP Low Dog? He say PBC and Showtime get these dumbass niggas every time. They laughing at y'all ass. Yeah, bro. I bet these niggas be they be rolling at the crib right now, laughing at these dudes, paying all this money for fights that don't mean shit. I know they laughing at these dudes, bro. I'm laughing at these dudes. But I'm also laughing at the PBC because I'm like, y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm gonna pay $85 for this fight. I got a fire stick. Fire stick gang, stand up. What y'all got going on, man? King KO, why you over there hating, bro? Ain't no yes man in the chat, bro. Everybody giving their honest opinion, bro. Everybody giving their honest opinion on what it is, bro. Okay, my guy MKB in the motherfucking building. What going on with my guy MKB in the building? Y'all be sure to subscribe to my guy MKB Modern King Boxing on YouTube. Coming through with the $1.99 super sticker. You know, we're gonna take this $1.99 and we're gonna play the lotto. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go down. Here we go.
15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47, 15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47.
Just hurry up. I got customers to serve.
45,
Appreciate you, MKB, for coming through with that $1.99 super chat, man. Dropping that on your boy, man. Appreciate you. All day, every day, man. Fire stick gang, stand up. Y'all know what time it is, man. all day, man. Yeah, pay for this shit, man. Let me check the poll. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. Let me see. And that question that I asked y'all is, the question is, will the winner fight Devin versus Loma winner? Right now, I got 27% of everybody that says yes. And I got 73% of everybody that says no. You know what I mean? 73% of everybody that says no. You know, and the 71% now. Y'all thinking. The 29% of y'all that believe yes, y'all really believe that the winner of this fight is gonna fight Devin Loma winner when both of these guys, both Tank and Ryan, on multiple occasions have had the opportunity to fight both Devin and Loma and chose not to. Y'all voting yes, even though Tank and Ryan have had the opportunity to fight both Devin and Loma on multiple occasions. But y'all telling me the winner of this fight is gonna fight Devin and Loma after this? That's what y'all telling me? Loma could have fought Devin, but decided to apply for the franchise belt. But that's one thing. Ryan Garcia was the mandatory for Devin Haney and turned down the fight on multiple occasions. Can somebody tell me why? And if you would turn down a fight with Devin Haney and an opportunity to become a world champion in a situation where you got everything to gain, A side, B side, that's what this would be. Ryan Garcia, when he was gonna fought, what he would have fought when he had the opportunity to fight Devin Haney, he would have had everything to gain and nothing to lose, right? Decided to turn down the fight on multiple occasions. If he didn't want to fight Devin when he had everything to gain and nothing to lose, what makes y'all think that he would fight Devin when he has everything to lose, meaning all this quote unquote notoriety that he would get by beating Tank and nothing to gain? Well, he would have something to gain, the belts, but obviously these dudes don't care about belts, according to what they say now, right? So y'all make it make sense. If Ryan didn't fight Devin when he had everything to gain and nothing to lose, why would he fight Devin when he has everything to lose and nothing to gain? Y'all got to make it make sense. The 29% of y'all that think that that's somehow going to be the next fight. And then for Tank Davis has had multiple opportunities to fight Devin and Loma. Multiple opportunities to fight both those guys. Over the last 5 years, he could have fought them at least 2-3 times each, but chose not to. So how does a guy who's turned down a fight multiple times on multiple occasions somehow turn around and fight the guy? After all these years of avoiding the fight, now he's going to fight him after a Ryan Garcia fight. All of a sudden, we got this expectation for the fight to happen, even though the dude could have fought these dudes years ago, but chose not to. Y'all got to make it make sense. And Amadis, we always have this argument because you say you can't duck a man though to fight a unification fight. You would have a point if the man didn't apply for the franchise belt. See, the franchise belt is what made Loma the duck, but we're not talking about Loma today. We're not talking about Loma today. But Loma did apply for the franchise belt. We talking about Tank and we talking about Ryan, two guys that could have fought both Devin and Loma on multiple occasions and chose not to. So they're going to choose to fight these guys now. Now they're going to choose to fight them after years and years of avoiding the fight. Now they're going to want to man up after they achieve after these guys win the Instagram World Championship boxing belt. Now these dudes are going to all of a sudden want to get in the ring with Devin and or Loma, whoever the winner of that fight is. No, it makes zero sense. If you can't fight a guy when you got everything to gain and nothing to lose, then there's no way you're going to fight him when you got everything to lose and nothing to gain, at least as far as your mind is concerned, right? So let me go back to the poll. Let me see if I done changed anybody's mind, because I should have. Will the winner fight Devin and Loma? 71% says no. 29% says yeah. I guess y'all hold them firm on the bullshit. But at the end of the day, it don't make no sense. The 29% that voted for that, it don't make no sense that either of these guys, after ducking for years, would decide that they want to go ahead and jump in a ring with these guys after they unlock the Instagram World Championship belt. It don't make no sense. But let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going to the most entertaining part of this, right? So one of the most entertaining elements of this fight between Ryan and Tank, and it is a good fight. It is a good fight. But one of the most entertaining aspects of this Ryan versus Tank fight is this little bet that got going on, right? This little bet they got going on, y'all. This little bet, apparently Ryan and Tank bet their entire purse. They bet their entire purse that the loser of this fight will give up their entire purse. Right? Which to me is the most entertaining aspect of this. Because according to the terms of the bet, somebody gonna be hurting real motherfucking bad. So I want to know, from the people out there is, do you believe the loser of this fight will honor the bet? Do y'all believe the loser of this fight will honor the bet? That's what I want to know. When I found out that Tank and Ryan had bet their entire purse, it made me this much more interested in the fight. It made me this much more interested in the fight. It really did. I was like, oh, word? Okay. These dudes fighting for their life. Somebody gonna be hurting real bad, whoever the loser of this fight is, right? But then I got to thinking. I got to thinking about Ryan, and I got to thinking about Tank. I got to thinking about their characters. I got to thinking about how Tank constantly tells us on multiple occasions that he's leaving Mayweather Promotions, or he left Mayweather Promotions. He's no longer with them. He's no longer a part of them. But every single time that we see this man, every single time we see him, he's being promoted by Mayweather Promotions. Every single time we see Tank Davis, he's promoted by Mayweather Promotions. But he's been telling us for years that he's been leaving Mayweather Promotions only to be doing his fights with Mayweather Promotions. I start thinking about Tank Davis and how he's led all the fans to believe that Shakur and Devin and all these dudes can't quote unquote fuck with him. But he's never actually asked for the fights in the first place. He's never actually wanted to get these guys in the ring. He's never actually put forth any effort to get these guys in the ring. Right? And then I think about Ryan Garcia, how in his case, he's had several fights that he's pulled out of. Pull out of the fight for this reason. Claim mental health on it. And I'm not saying that it ain't mental health or it is or whatever. But we've seen a pattern of Ryan having issues in the past. And I get that it was issues in the past. But I look at both of these guys and I'm not sure that the loser will actually pay up. I'm not sure. I got more faith in Ryan that Ryan will pay up, because Ryan paid Earl in his bet. When he bet Earl, I think 20K, he paid up, right? But I'm not sure I believe Tank. If he lose, he would pay up. I'm not sure I believe him. I'm not sure I believe any of them, to be honest with you. Right? I'm not sure I believe any of them. And just like my guy Truly Israel say, just to get more publicity, I think that may be what that was, right? The most entertaining, interesting part of the fight, which is the bet. When I think about these dudes and their histories, I think about these dudes competing for the Instagram championship of the world. I think about these dudes competing for the cap belt, right? And I'm not really sure I believe either of these niggas are going to honor the belt. I'm not even sure if I believe that there's a bet in the first goddamn place. I'm not sure if I believe it. So look, I did a poll and I'm asking y'all the question. Do y'all believe the loser will honor the bet? I got 15% of y'all that says yes, 85% of y'all that says no. And it seems like y'all thinking what I'm thinking, bro. The most interesting / entertaining part of this entire fight, in my opinion, which is the bet, it kind of looking like fake news, bro. I don't know. I don't really believe it. I don't really believe it. I'm taking Tank word for it. When is Tank ever the same dude who left Mayweather, then was with Mayweather, then left Mayweather, then he is with him, then he's not with him, then him and Mayweather beefing magically right before the fight starts? Him and Mayweather are beefing. And then as soon as the fight is over, they ain't beefing no more. They cool. Floyd is like a big brother or father to me. And then right when the fight is, and then right when they're promoting another fight, I don't fuck with Floyd. And then Ryan, I can't fight this mental health issues, Ryan, pulling out of fights. But even with all that said, I'm more inclined to believe Ryan than I am to believe Tank. But honestly and truly speaking, the most entertaining aspect of this fight, which is the bet, I ain't really believing that shit, bro. I ain't believing that shit at all, bro. Not at all, bro. I got 13 people that voted. Do you believe the loser will honor the bet? 86%, 87% of everybody right now says no. $87% of everybody that says no. And I can't help but agree with the people that say no. I don't believe this shit, bro. I don't believe the winner betting their whole purse. Right? I don't believe they betting their whole purse. And if they are betting their whole purse, I damn sure don't believe somebody that they actually gonna pay their whole purse. You know what I mean? My guy Drico Bay say, AKD, what it do? What it do in the chat? Think about the spy that Tank and Leonard was talking about. Yeah, bro. Yeah. The spy. Yeah. You know, one thing about the PBC and the way they do shit, a lot of the shit that they do be smoke and mirrors. A lot of smoke and mirrors and a lot of sleight of hand that go on at the PBC. Which is what made it very interesting when Earl Spence, when he went on his little rant talking about Bud career was smoke and mirrors, right? He was talking about Bud is smoke and mirrors, but that wasn't nothing but a whole lot of projecting. You one thing you do when you guilty is you say somebody else guilty, right? When you cheating, you always accuse the other person of cheating. When you cheating on your girl, you always accuse your girl of cheating. Meanwhile, you the one cheating. When your girl cheating, she always accuse you of cheating, even though she cheating. It's projected. She figure because she cheating, then you gotta be cheating. Earl Spence figure that he uses smoke and mirrors, so he gotta be using smoke and mirrors on that side of the street, and that's really what it is at the end of the day. My guy D Lucky coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, D Lucky. He say the back end money will cover them. The purse bet might be real, but who knows in boxing? Yeah, bro. Yeah, the back end money will you know. Well, wouldn't the purse consist of the back end money? I mean, if we talk about purse, we talking about purse. That's everything. Back end money is considered a part of your purse. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it could be, couldn't be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know whoever lose, if this bet is real at all, gonna be sick, especially Ryan Garcia if he had mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? If he had mental health issues in the past, it damn sure gonna get worse if he got to give up his whole purse. D Leggett say true. Truly Israel say, I thought the purse was the guaranteed money, not including the pay-per-view. Well, I mean, that may be the case, but it's all a matter of how you interpret it. You know? I think the only way you could really quantify it is in a contract legally. But if In a matter of speaking, if I say I'm gonna bet my check and you gonna bet your check, my work check, and you say you gonna bet your work check, wouldn't my work check consist of all the commission that I made on that check? And wouldn't your check consist of all the commission that you made on your check? If you on a job that makes commission, wouldn't that consist of all your commissions and all my commissions? So if I'm Tank Davis or if I'm Ryan Garcia and I'm arguing either one of those, it's not a good look. you giving up that back end money if he trying to argue enough, honestly, about it. But shit, man, it's a bad look all the way across the board, man. But either way, I don't believe that anybody honoring that shit. I don't believe that. I don't even believe that this is real, to be real with you, bro. Somebody said publicity stunt, and I think you absolutely right about that shit, fam. Absolutely right about that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But look here, man. Look at here, man. We're gonna make it an early show today. I'm finna actually wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna actually wrap it up, man. Look, I appreciate everybody. Normally I have people on the panel, but I kind of ran out of time and shit. I kind of ran out of time. Look, I'll be back. It ain't gonna be a full 3 weeks before I come back. I'll be back, man. I'm finna go ahead and wrap it up though. But look, I appreciate everybody for coming on through, man. Y'all enjoy the fight tonight. D Luggett, hit me up, man. Hit me up, D Luggett. Y'all enjoy the fight tonight, man. It should be a good fight. I'm just not paying no motherfucking $85 for it, bro. I'm just not paying no motherfucking $85 for it, bro. I'm not, bro. But I'm gonna watch it though. Fire Stick Gang. Stand up all day, every day, man. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. If you're new to the channel, man, be sure to subscribe, and everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit the like button on your way out, bro. But y'all enjoy the fight tonight, man. And I'm out. I'm out.
Ghetto intellectual, interdimensional, raised in the trenches with an appetite for vegetables, broccoli and edibles, the greens, book or two a year kept me mentally lean. Ghetto intellectual, interdimensional, raised in the trenches with an appetite for vegetables, broccoli and edibles, the greens, book or two a year kept me mentally lean. College dropout,
I'm let y'all, man.
I'm not a soft spoon.
All the real boxing fans, bro.
I never knew niggas like college, so I hesitated, tried to play the street, but that just didn't calculate. I got my Uncle Sam scars just like my battle buds. Memories are crumbling in the mud for tuition. War-torn tears helped me build my intuition. The streets that raised me kept me calm in that position. So college feels way more different. Now I'm back on the block with valor and the dots, saying that I made it far enough to pay attention. I still use bad grammar cause I'm stubborn and committed. My code squishy skills is on God mode. I talk right, draw slow, slang right, swing right, speak black, speak white, speak love, speak light. Hate my own feet, but I'm black-footed soldiers. Warrior and bold, so I wear these Jordans on my toes. Even though these niggas better know that the boy got it ever since I came through the door with the flow, just to let a nigga know. Ghetto intellectual, interdimensional, raised in the trenches with an appetite for vegetables, broccoli and edibles, the greens, book or two a year kept me mentally lean. In my ghetto, 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 mentally lean. Yo, I'ma make this the longest outro ever. Yo, shout out to every motherfucking body who ever listened to this nigga right now. Nigga, if you have ever heard the name Glance Rap, nigga, if you ever heard anything about this nigga Glance, my nigga, before today, nigga, thank you, bruh. Like, thank you for listening to this shit that made me make it this far to make a song like this. Yo, this is like fucking B-roll for B-roll's sake. Nigga, this song is, nigga, we about to take this song and put that bitch under a motherfucking coal on the 4th of July and roast the motherfucking chicken on this shit, nigga. It's that fire, nigga. I swear to God, nigga, I feel classy after listening to this shit. I feel like I got on Balenciaga socks, nigga. I swear to God, this feeling, oh my gosh. If I do not document how I feel right now about being a ghetto individual who's an intellectual who made it far enough to graduate college after dropping out in the 9th grade, nigga, this is a miracle, nigga. Fuck that. Yo, I'ma feel myself because feeling myself feels good right now. Fuck you if you hate me, and welcome to the experience if you like it. Yes, a nigga is ghetto. Yes, a nigga is classy. Yes, a nigga is intellectual. But most importantly, the nigga is black excellence at its finest. If you do not pay attention right now, nigga, you need to go do your taxes. This is shit talking at a century right now. Fuck you. Fuck all of your haters that don't know that this nigga is dope.
Dope. Peace.